Hi everyone, Living Free Ashley here. Sorry I've been MIA. I took a little break during the summer, which consisted of spending lots of time with my little guy Jerry and spending time out on the water, paddleboarding and camping and tending to my vegetable garden. And then summer turned to fall, and then it turned to winter. And then we got another dog. Hi, Pete. And then I got an email saying I was going to lose my monetization. So here we are making coffee cake. So to start, you need to prep a few ingredients. You need 3/4 cup unsweetened applesauce. Bring it to room temperature. 1/4 cup of coconut oil or vegan butter melted and then brought to room temperature. And then you want to make some buttermilk, so add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to 2/3 cup of plant-based milk and bring it to room temperature. And then set all of those aside for later. To make the filling, add 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 cup of oat flour, and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon to a bowl and mix that up really well and set that aside. In a medium bowl, add all of your dry ingredients, which is 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour blend, 1.5 cups of oat flour, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum if your flour blend doesn't already have it, 1 tablespoon arrowroot starch, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and stir that up really well. Set it aside. And now do all of your wet ingredients, which is 1.25 cup of organic cane sugar, that room temp applesauce, your room temp coconut oil, your room temp buttermilk, and 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract, and whisk that together really well. If you have a hand mixer, I suggest you use that. It should look a little smoother when you're done whisking, but I think my wet ingredients were still a little too cold, so I had some coconut oil chunks, but that's okay. Now add all of your dry ingredients, not the filling, to your wet ingredients a little bit at a time, mixing it really well until it's all incorporated, and you'll have this nice thick batter. Now rather than making one big loaf, I'm making 2 mini loaves, but the size is up to you. Just make sure you grease your pans well. And you want to divide half of the batter into the bottom of the pans and spread that evenly. And you want to divide half of the filling between the two, and then top the 2 pans with the rest of the batter and spread it out evenly. And then take the rest of the filling mixture and use it as a topper. And you want to bake at 350 for 45 minutes. I put 1 loaf in the oven, and I put a lid on the second loaf and put it in the freezer to bake later. You'll know your coffee cake is done when it is firm to the touch and a toothpick inserted comes out clean. And once you have cooled it completely, slice it up and you'll have this nice, moist, delicious coffee cake that you can enjoy really any time of the day. Thanks again for watching, and cheers to living free.